Hello, Victor Tarsis here, and this is my video response to what a computer is to me. A computer, first off, is a tool. Regardless, doesn't matter what you use it for. It doesn't matter if you're using it for games, or games development, or graphic design, or video editing, word processing, web design, any of the whole frickin' shitload of shit that is associated with modern day computing. But for me, a computer for me is a computer that works with almost every cotton picking device ever created. As an example, this camera that I'm recording with this right now, despite it doesn't have a onboard microphone, is Microsoft's Vision Live camera that they created solely for Xbox 360 and Windows PCs. I don't need any stupid BS drivers or anything because it just works with the Mac. I don't need to put CDs in. I don't need to download obscure freaking driver versions from some driver guide website or some crap like that. I mean, Driver Guide is a good site, but Mac users don't need it. Don't need that crap because it just works. There are drivers already loaded into Mac that every manufacturer uses. And if they're already there, then the computer's going to work with it, regardless of if you have installed the driver or not. And another thing for what a computer is to me, a computer to me is more than just a games platform, because I rightly don't care about games on the Mac. Though I am developing a computer game for the Macintosh. The title is yet unreleased because it's in the first stage of development. It's in the first stages of initial development, so there's no point in blabbing about the game before it's even frickin' 5% complete. So it will be an FPS shooter, but for the most part, I highly doubt that there will ever be a Windows version, but that's getting off the topic here. There you go. It's a tool. I'm using the Mac as a tool to develop a game. That, and another thing that a computer is, to me, is a way of life. If you use your computer on a daily basis, it's a part of your lifestyle. Whether it be Windows, Linux, or Mac. If it's what you use on a daily basis and it's what you love, then it's a part of your life. And it's a choice which system you use. I personally choose both Mac and Linux, but for obvious reasons. Linux has got some seriously good open source applications like the GIMP. It's got some good video editing software that's open source. But of course, you can, from a Linux standpoint, you can't compare open source to professional suites like Final Cut Pro Studio or Shake, for that matter, Motion, or even any of the Adobe Creative Suite applications, Adobe Premiere. You can't compare open source to the professional guys like those. But still, whether using the open source freeware stuff over the professional uber expensive hard software, it's still a choice of it's everyone's personal choice what they use. As an example, even though it's an option for Mac users since 1997 to have a Mac version of Microsoft Office, I personally don't use it, because why would I use that when I can use OpenOffice.org and it handles more than just Microsoft's formats. OpenOffice has tons and tons and tons of different formats to save documents, presentations, spreadsheets, databases, draw files, and most of them, the primary ones they use in OpenOffice, of course, are the Open Document Formats, or ODTs. And the Open Document Format, of course, is not a proprietary to anyone's control. It's an open format. I use that because, seriously, you think I'm rich? Fuck no. I'm not rich. Fuck, I'm broke. I've been unemployed for a year and a fucking half. That's why I'm sitting here on my Mac using the online training material to become a Macintosh hardware technician, because that's what I want to do. I want to service Mac hardware because I like keeping shit working right, and I've been using Mac hardware for at least 14 years, so I figured, hey, why not do it for a living? Fix some dude's Mac computer, have him with a big ass smile on his face when he leaves some repair shop, wherever I end up, knowing that his Macintosh is not totally dead. So a computer to me really is more or less a tool that augments my lifestyle. So yeah, this is Victor Tarsis saying, use whatever you love to use, because it's what you use, I guess. Yeah, I guess that didn't make any sense, but anyway, this has been a Victor D. Tarsis film. So, yeah.